click-clack on the hardwood floor. His boots scuff marks that weren't there before. She's all glitter and gloss, he's a little bit lost, but somehow they fit, breaking every law. Her champagne toast, his beer cord, she sparkles the most, he's just on his razor glass. Let them clash, cheers to the mess, two different worlds, but they both say yes. She sips slow like the night won't end. He gulps fast, says pour it again. She's vintage and rare, he's a backyard chair, but love don't care if he's unaware. Her champagne toast, his beer chorus, she sparkles the most, he's just on his razor glass. Let them clash, cheers to the mess, two different worlds, but they both say yes. The bubbles rise, the foam spills wide. They're different songs, but they harmonize. Opposites that somehow rhyme like clockwork offbeat every time. Her champagne toast, his beer chorus, she sparkles the most, he's just on his razor glass. Let them clash, cheers to the mess, two different worlds, but they both say yes. Two different worlds, but they both say yes. Lace on the table ties the room in knots. Silk whispers secrets that time forgot. The chandelier shadow spins like a clock. Every tick feels like a dare. But outside the walls where the ivy grows, legends are born where no one knows. Formal affair in a borrowed suit, informal legend in scuffed up boots. The night's a mask, the truth's a rebel, dancing on the edge of a silver bevel. Velvet gloves touch the edge of a lie. Champagne rivers, crystal skies, but the stories they tell when the ties come loose are louder than the ballroom blues. Legends aren't built on perfect steps, they're born in stumbles and wild regrets. The cracks in the floor are where they sing, where the quiet turns into everything. Formal affair in a borrowed suit, informal legend in scuffed up boots. The dance floor's rules are made to bend for those who dare, who don't pretend. Don't walks like thunder, no need to ask. The world's a mirror, he shatters a glass. No road map, no compass, no plan in sight. Just a heart that burns and fists that fight. He sings with pride, not permission. No chains, no rules, no submission. The world can whisper, the world can shout, but his voice drowns every doubt. The sky's not the limit, it's just a stage. He writes his story on every page. The winds may howl, the ground may quake, but his song's a fire they'll never take. A rebel's anthem, a lion's roar, breaking locks, opening doors. He sings with pride, not permission. No chains, no rules, no submission. The world can whisper, the world can shout, but his voice drowns every doubt. They tried to cage him, to silence his song, but silence is weak, and he's too strong. With every note, he claims the sky. No asking how, no asking why. Ticks louder when you're near. Shadows stretch and disappear. A ghost that breathes, a whisper clear. You knock, you wait, you never leave. A thief of calm, you make me grieve. Unwelcome guest, you linger on. You haunt my nights, you steal my dawn. You're not invited, but you stay. Please go away. Bring no flowers, just a chill. The air is heavy, never still. You twist my mind, bend my will. You smile, you stare, you say no word. but every silence cuts and burns. Unwelcome guest, you linger on. You haunt my nights, you steal my dawn. You're not invited, but you stay. Unwelcome guest, please go away. He walks in bold with a dusty grin, boots that squeak and a bottle of Zin. The cork pops loud like a rebel's hymn. They stare, he laughs, the night begins. Boots and Bordeaux, even those stomping graves where the laughter flows. Fancy glasses, muddy toes, boots and Bordeaux. That's how it goes. He tips his hat, says this ain't my scene. Pours a glass with a cowboy lean. The chandelier shakes as he clinks with the queen. Turns out boots and wine make a wild routine. He's out of place, but he's right at home. Dancing circles on the polished stone. Boots and Bordeaux, even those stomping graves where the laughter flows. Fancy glasses, muddy toes, boots and Bordeaux. That's how I go. White on the floor, party's so prim now, begging for more. He hollers out loud to the great outdoors. Boots and Bordeaux, breaking all the norm. Boots and Bordeaux. Boots and Bordeaux. He wore his heart on his sleeve too loud. Now it's stitched in the air of a sold out crowd. The pain he sang, they sing it back, a symphony born from a heart attack. His heartbreak is a hit now on every station. It's the sound from silence to the charts. Somehow his heartbreak is a hit now. Nights crying now, flashing lights. The tears he shed, they fuel the heights. He lost her love, but found his name. A broken heart in a picture frame. The world's on fire, he fans the flame. A million strangers scream her name. His heartbreak is a hit now on every station. It's a sound from silence to the charts. Somehow his heartbreak is a hit now. In the lyrics, but she'll never call. Her ghost dances in the concert hall. A melody carved from love's decay. Her goodbye's a song that will never fade away. I slipped through the back, unseen, unknown, a shadow dancing where the spotlight's thrown. No ticket, no pass, just nerve and a grin. Every closed door dared me to break in. They whispered my name, but I was a ghost. Now they cheer the loudest, now they toast. Gate crasher turned headliner, look who's on the stage. From the edge of the crowd to the star of the page. I took what they said I couldn't find. Gate crasher turned headliner. The spotlight's mine. Once I was the echo in the room, now my voice booms louder than the moon. They called me a rebel, a runaway train, but I built my empire from the disdain. I climbed the wall, I lit the flame, now every billboard screams my name. No more sneaking, no more shame, I wrote my story, changed the game. Gatecrasher turned headliner, the stage is set for me. From whispers in the dark to screams of victory, I took what they said I couldn't find. Gatecrasher turned headliner. The spotlight's mine. Silver and gold. I've got my sneakers, but I'm still bold. You strut like the sun on your face. I'm the shadow, but I set the pace. Outclassed but not outdone. The race ain't over till I've won. You shine bright, but I'm the spark. Outclassed, but I own the dark. Your mirror's got a thing for you. My reflection, it's got better things to do. You got the heights, I've got the climb. Your clock ticks fast, but I own the time. They say the top's a lonely throne. I'd rather dance in the unknown. The underdog's bite is a quiet hum. Outclassed, but never outdone. Outclassed, but not outdone. The story's written, but it's just begun. Your silver spoons can't taste my fire. Outclassed, but I'll rise higher. He walks in like he owns the room. Boots on the floor go boom, 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 boom. Crystal glasses meet muddy souls. A toast to chaos filling bowls. Who needs a suit when you've got flair? Who needs a chair when you don't care? He brings booze to a wine party, stomping grapes where it's all hearty. Red and white, they swirl and mix. He's the guy who rewrites tricks. Velvet curtains and chandeliers, boots dragging dust, no shame, no tears. They whisper low, he laughs out loud, turning snooty into proud. No rules to break if rules aren't real. No need to fake, just bring your head. He brings boots to a wine party, turns the vibe from stiff to hearty. Splash the Merlot, let it spill. He's a thrill, he's a chill. She's sipping bubbles in a crystal glass. He's got a can that's draining fast. She's velvet, smooth and fine. He's denim, ripped, no shine. She's champagne, he's chugging beers. Opposites collide, but no one steers. She got class, he's got cheers, and somehow he's still winning hearts round here. And heels, a steady glide. He stumbles but grins so wide. She's all sparkle, city glow. He's backyard bonfires, moonlight show. She says you're a mess, but somehow you fit. He laughs, guess I'm your misfit. She's champagne, he's chugging beers. Opposites collide, but no one steers. She got class, he got cheers, and somehow he's still winning hearts round here. Her laugh's a bell, his a roar. She's the shore, he's the oar. She said, you're chaos, a beautiful wreck. He says, you're perfect, what you expect. She's champagne, he's chugging beers. Opposites collide, but no one steers. She got class, he's got cheers, and somehow he's still winning hearts round here. I wear my cracks like a second skin. Every line's a place I've been. The map of me is jagged and thin. The pain hums low, but the echoes shout. Every cut of the truth that I can't live without. I sing my scars at full volume. Let the chords break, let the strings bloom. Each mark's a note in my loud tune. I sing my scars at full volume. Ashes fall where the fire burned. Lessons learned but never returned. The road's been cruel, the road's been earned. I sing my scars at full volume. Let the chords break, let the strings bloom. Each mark's a note in my loud tune. I sing my scars at full volume. Don't tell me to quiet the pain. It's the thunder that keeps me sane. Don't ask me to hide what remains. He traded love for laughter and beer. Said romance don't pay for around here. With a grin so wide it hid the ache. Every joke he told was a heart-eating break. Love for laughter, love for cheers. Swap the whispers for loud jeers. Every pine is a lonely mirror. He traded love for laughter. Sang, but it skipped his tune. Lonely mornings that felt like noon. His heart was a bar tab left unpaid. A smile on credit and tears delayed. Is it freedom? Just a lie. When you laugh but don't know why. Love for laughter, love for cheers. Swap the whispers for loud cheers. Every pine is a lonely mirror. He traded love for laughter. And flame. He laughed so hard he drowned the truth, but the echo scream of his wasted youth. He's too real for the fake smiles, wearing truth like a battle scar. In a world of plastic and tiles, he's a crack in the perfect jar. Too real, too raw, too much to take. He's a storm when the levees break. No mask, no games, no crooked lines. He's too real for the fake designs. They say blend in, don't stand tall, but his shadow breaks every wall. A fire burning in the coldest hall, a rebel cry in a lifeless sprawl. They can't hold him down. Can't twist his crown. Too real, too raw, too much to take. He's a storm when the levees break. No mask, no games, no crooked lines. He's too real for the fake design. Glass houses shatter when he speaks. Foundations tremble, their colors bleed. The truth so sharp, it cuts the weed. He's the voice that the silence sees. He walks in bold with a dusty grin, boots that squeak and a bottle of Zin. The cork pops loud like a rebel's hymn. They stare, he laughs, the night begins. Boots and Bordeaux, who even knows? Stomping grapes where the laughter flows. Fancy glasses, muddy toes. Boots and Bordeaux, that's how it goes. says this ain't my scene, but pours a glass with a cowboy lean. The chandelier shakes as he clinks with the queen. Turns out boots and wine make a wild routine. He's out of place, but he's right at home, dancing circles on the polished stone. Boots and Bordeaux, who even knows? Stomping grapes where the laughter flows. Fancy glasses, muddy toes. Boots and Bordeaux, that's how it goes. Red on his boots, white on the floor. A party so prim, now begging for more. He hollers out loud to the great outdoors. Boots and Bordeaux, breaking all the norms. Sticky floors where dreams collide. Underneath the neon's pride, the bassline growls, the crowd's alive. Stomping feet, they shake the ground. Echoes rising pound for pound. His stage is sticky floors and stomping feet, where the chaos and the music meet. A kingdom built on broken beats. Sticky floors and stomping feet. Sweat and smoke, they fill the air. Anthem shouted everywhere. The roof might fall, but no one cares. Hands are high, the night's on fire, raw and reckless, pure desire. His stage is sticky floors and stomping feet, where the chaos and the music meet. A kingdom built on broken beats. Sticky floors and stomping feet. flickered on the wall of mud, but the bar cheered, raising glass to live, a rebellion roaring from a whiskey sip. The bar cheered, the bar cheered, through the noise their voices steered, the floor shook, the ceiling sneered, the crowd booed, but the bar cheered. But the bar cheered. A lone jukebox crooned a song of fire, while outside raged a cold empire. Their fists hit the tables like a battle drum. The crowd turned silent, their voices numb. Two worlds collided and the drinks poured fast. A moment alive, it could never last. The bar cheered, the bar cheered, through the smoke their hearts adhered. The walls cracked, the truth appeared, the crowd booed, but the bar cheered. A crowd when the bar stands tall with its neon light and its whiskey call. The booing fades like a ghostly breeze. The bar still roaring, bringing knees to trees. He walks in where the doors don't swing, a stranger's face, a borrowed string. The crowd is cold, their backs are turned, but he's got fire and it burns. He sings where he's not wanted, boys like a storm undaunted. They glare, they stare, but then they hum. He sings till hearts come undone. Table shake with a steady beat, his tune flows out like summer heat. Eyes roll first, then tap their feet. The uninvited, incomplete. He's not their plan, but he's their song. He's what they needed all along. He sings where he's not wanted, boys like a storm undaunted. They glare, they stare, but then they hum. He sings till hearts come undone. No stage, no lights, just dusty air. He builds a world from what's not there. A melody, a rebel's dare. Now every heart's laid bare. boots on the floor go boom, boom, boom. Crystal glasses meet muddy souls, a toast to chaos filling bowls. Who needs a suit when you've got flair? Who needs a chair when you don't care? He brings booze to a wine party, stomping grapes where it's all naughty. Red and white, they swirl and mix. He's the guy who rewrites tricks. Velvet curtains and chandeliers, boots tracking dust, no shame, no tears, they whisper low. He laughs out loud, turning Snoopy into proud. No rules to break if rules aren't real. No need to fake, just bring your heel. He brings booze to a wine party, turns the vibe from stiff to hearty. Splash the Merlot, let it spill. He's the thrill, he's the chill. Met him in a crowded room, lights too bright. His smile was crooked, his shoes too tight. I thought maybe, just maybe, he's the one tonight. But the sparks didn't catch, no fire in sight. Still the DJ spun my favorite track. It pulled me forward, no turning back. Wrong guy, right song, I danced all night long. He couldn't keep up, but the beat was strong. Wrong guy, right song, I'm moving headstrong. It's not about him, it's where I belong. He said the wrong words like a missed rhyme. His laugh was awkward, way off time. But the bass dropped heavy, the crowd aligned. And I forgot his name, left him behind. The rhythm grabbed me, took control. It wasn't love, but it fed my soul. Wrong guy, right song, I danced all night long. He couldn't keep up, but the beat was strong. Guy, wrong guy, right song, I'm moving headstrong. She's on stage lights in her eyes. The world spins fast, but she feels alive. He's in the crowd, heart beating wild. She's a comet streaking through the air. He's a wish whispered in prayer. She sings louder, louder than the lights. She's screaming louder, louder into the night. Every word, every note, pulling them tight. Louder, louder, louder tonight. Her voice cuts through the neon haze. His handshake caught in her blade. One song, one moment sets them ablaze. The crowd fades out. It's